Hi there guys, so during the build up to Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury has thrown some more shade at Anthony Joshua. This is what he had to say. "I'm the one who came over and conquered America, not Joshua. He came over and he got knocked out by a little fat man." So that is Tyson Fury's breakdown of Anthony Joshua's journey over to America. He got knocked out by a little fat man, a little blob. But let me tell you, that little blob can fight. He can punch as well. We can see that in the fight with Anthony Joshua. He can really punch, he can really fight, he can dig. He's a Mexican, and not many Mexicans are heavyweights. And I think that is where Anthony Joshua struggled, because he kind of underestimated the fact that Andy Ruiz Jr. would get up and come forward. That is what Mexicans do. They have a lot of heart and a lot of steel. They will go out on their shield, and Anthony Joshua didn't expect that from Andy Ruiz Jr. He expected him to go backwards, not come forwards. And it's just something that people in the lower weight divisions, from super middleweight, maybe lower, are used to. They're used to Mexican fighters who come forward, throw vicious body shots, and punch quite hard. And as I said, go out on their shield, show their steel, and show their heart. And that Mexican style isn't one that's usually accustomed in the heavyweight division. So Anthony Joshua was not used to that. And he didn't really have that many learning fights that would have prepared him for that moment. But anyway, moving on from that, Tyson Fury is back throwing shade at Anthony Joshua. Now, obviously, they're rivals. Tyson Fury did previously say it was a good fight and a good performance from Anthony Joshua. He went over, outboxed the guy who had previously knocked him out. So Tyson Fury heaped praise on Anthony Joshua. But that was after Anthony Joshua offered to go over and help Tyson Fury spar in preparation for Deontay Wilder. And in that moment, he was in Tyson Fury's good books. Now, obviously, things change. Tyson Fury's mood changes like the weather. It's just the way it is. I think deep down he does respect that win that Anthony Joshua got over Andy Ruiz Jr., especially in the second fight after all the pressure was put on him. Going over to Saudi Arabia and winning his unified heavyweight world titles back in a fight with Andy Ruiz Jr. with all the pressure on him and all the odds stacked against him. So I think deep down, Tyson Fury does respect that. But as I said, in the media, Tyson Fury's opinion changes from day to day. One minute, he is throwing shade at Dillian Whyte. The next minute, Dillian Whyte needs his opportunity. He should be able to fight for a world title because he has waited long enough. So obviously, we know that Tyson Fury does go back and forth. One minute, you're in his good books. The next minute, you're not. It's just the way Tyson Fury is. But going back to Tyson Fury's statement, Anthony Joshua got knocked out by a little fat man, Ruiz. Yes, it was a little fat man, but a very good little fat man who is extremely deceiving. He doesn't look like much. He doesn't look like an athlete, doesn't look like a boxer. Plays Mr. Nice Guy. But in the ring, there is no more Mr. Nice Guy. I think that Anthony Joshua really dealt with this well, coming back after that loss to Andy Ruiz Jr. in devastating fashion and winning the world title back. Let's remember, Anthony Joshua is one of 4 heavyweights in history to win an immediate rematch for a world championship. Let's not forget that, because Anthony Joshua is in good company. Muhammad Ali, Floyd Patterson, and Lennox Lewis. Not bad company to be in as a 2-time heavyweight world champion who has won their world titles back in an immediate rematch. Guys, let's also remember that styles make fights. Maybe Tyson Fury could fiddle and outbox Andy Ruiz Jr. I mean, Anthony Joshua has. He's beat him again, so I know Anthony Joshua lost the first fight. Fair enough. He lost it fair and square. The better man won on June 1st. And the first Mexican heavyweight world champion, fair play to Andy Ruiz Jr. And Tyson Fury would probably beat him. He'd be too much, too big, too strong. That jab and awkward movement from Tyson Fury would be too much for Andy Ruiz Jr. I believe that Tyson Fury would soundly beat Andy Ruiz Jr. But obviously, Anthony Joshua fought him a different way in the first fight. There is no way that Tyson Fury would go in there and stand toe-to-toe with Andy Ruiz Jr. Why would he? It's not in his best interest. His best interest is to box, because he can easily outbox Andy Ruiz Jr., who is a lot slower on his feet. Anthony Joshua exploited that in the second fight. Whether Andy Ruiz Jr. weighed in at the same weight he did for the first fight, it was still going to be the same. His feet were slower and he could not close that distance, and that was Andy Ruiz Jr.'s undoing. So Anthony Joshua has already shown the way to beat Andy Ruiz Jr. Good jab, good movement, use your feet, and don't get too greedy when you start landing, because Ruiz has a granite chin and he will trade with you. He has that Mexican style and that Mexican heart to go with it. So there is no reason to be trading with Andy Ruiz Jr. Box him off the back foot, keep him at range, make him fall short. And let's be real, that is what Tyson Fury would do if he was in there with Andy Ruiz Jr. Box him, not fight him. Using the physical advantages that he has, the reach, the jab, the movement, would be just too much for Andy Ruiz Jr. Anthony Joshua was classes above Ruiz in the second fight. That is clear to see. Just look at the judges' scorecards, and that will tell you all you need to know. In fact, watch the fight again. It's a great fight. You can see that Anthony Joshua completely outclasses Andy Ruiz Jr. Guys, what are your thoughts on this? Tyson Fury explaining that Anthony Joshua tried to conquer America but lost to a little fat man, and Tyson Fury himself believes he is the one who has come over from Britain to conquer America. He has his fight with Deontay Wilder on the 22nd of February. That will be a good fight and a good measuring stick to see where the heavyweight division is. Guys, drop your thoughts in the comments below, click the thumbs up and subscribe if you are new. Thanks guys.